Hi Dudes Dudettes, I'm Jackie.
And I'm Nicole, and we're your
Holiday Dudettes. And today we're coming to you a little different. So, we have something we can call a dessert, a showstopper, or a centerpiece.
Well, all of the above.
Oh yeah. So today what we're going to do is we're going to bake a chocolate cake in a pumpkin. And you say, what? In a pumpkin? Oh yeah. So a good buddy of mine at another job that I work, her name's Luz, she reminded me, well, you know, you like pumpkin, why don't you just eat it all? Cake in a pumpkin. You can do it. And I tell you what, it's delicious. And considering it's a superfood. So let's get started. So, okay, everybody.
Put your aprons on.
Let's cook. Okay, so now we've got our pumpkins all cleaned. I want to make sure I let you guys know that it has to be a pumpkin pie pumpkin, because that way the whole thing is edible. Right on. Because the other one is actually considered more of a gourd.
Yeah.
So that one, because you can't eat the skin on it, and you can eat everything other than the top of this one. So what we're going to go ahead and do now is we're going to cut into it and start cleaning up our pumpkin. And ta-da! Okay, now we got the tops off, you can toss those because you don't need them anymore.
No more tops.
But you know what? You can always take out the seeds for later roasting of the pumpkin seeds.
And I actually learned something the other day, and we're all learning together. So if you unshell a pumpkin seed, the little seed on the inside is called a pepita. So this is what they look like, all cleaned out. We rinsed them out one more time to make sure there was no goop on them. And that is as clean as we can get that.
Alright, so we went ahead and preheated the oven to 350 degrees. And I'm going to go ahead and in our mixing bowl, we're going to go ahead and start with 1.5 cups room temperature salted butter. And then we're going to do the sugars, which we got 3/4 cup of sugar, granulated sugar, and 3/4 cup of bread. We're going to go ahead and cream these up until we get really nice and creamy here. So let me go ahead and we'll be right back. So, okay, we're going to go ahead and add our baking powder and our salt. Okay, so now that we got our we're going to go ahead and start filling our pumpkin. So I started putting this a little bit together so I could show you. We're going to have to go ahead and take it about 3/4 of the way, okay? All right, you can go ahead and fill yours up to about 3/4.
I kind of had a random idea in between the two pumpkins to add some white chocolate. So we are going to have one without white chocolate chips and one with. So we're going to have an extra and a not so extra.
Yes.
I'm going to add too at that, but you can kind of see the chunks of white chocolate that's in there.
So what we need to do is make a crisscross with tin foil. What I mean by that is this. So then what you do is you put it in the middle and you bring the sides up.
But make sure you leave this part open.
Yeah.
It's just to protect the outer skin of the pumpkin.
Yes.
Because, surprise, surprise, when this is done, you can eat the skin too.
You put it on a cookie sheet, and then we will go ahead and put it in the oven. And it's a minimum of an hour and a half to 2.5 hours. Now that all depends on the size of your pumpkins. Now we've got one that's a little bit littler and one that's a little bit bigger, but within an hour and a half I will start doing the toothpick method of checking to see to make sure the cake is okay. Now a little toothpick is not going to do it. I'm going to show you my little toothpick. Ta-da! So we'll use one of these in an hour and a half to go ahead and check her. So we'll be back and we'll let you know what's going on. And now.
Alrighty guys, they are out of the oven.
Yay! Well, this only took about 2 hours and 15 minutes. They are piping hot, so give them a couple of days to cool.
We'll see you in a couple days, guys.
Bye! Hey Dudes Dudettes, so we're back, and it's been a couple of days. They're flat on the bottom. Smells really good though, and the smells in the house were so earthy.
Yeah.
You really got to smell the chocolate cake, and you all of a sudden a hint of pumpkin. It was fantastic.
It was really nice.
It was really, yeah. Okay, the cut. Okay, Miss Cole, would you like to do the honors first?
I'll watch.
Okay.
And then I'll try.
That is so fair. Okay, let's see. Okay, we're just gonna dig in and get ourselves. Ooh, boy, does that slide nice like butter. Ooh, so. Oh.
Look how nice that looks.
Look at that. Look at that. That is a cake and a pumpkin.
In a pumpkin.
Okay, okay, Mr. Cole, it's your turn.
My turn.
Now hers, remember, had the white chocolate chips in them.
Alright guys, white
Ooh,
chocolate
it's
chips.
your turn.
and-
Yay! Oh my gosh. Doesn't that cut nice?
Yeah,
Like butter.
like butter. And I suck at cutting, guys. Like anything I do, I'm like, you can cut. I suck at it. This is actually not too bad.
No.
It is really soft.
And you really wanted, I really picked the chocolate cake too, folks, because the fact of it would help complement, the pumpkin. You could try a spice cake. Oh my gosh, look at that. Look at that. Oh my. That is beautiful. That is so pretty. Okay, Dudes and Dudettes, I caught Nicole eating. She really digs it.
Yeah, sorry guys, I couldn't make.
So I'm going to tell you right now, this is a good cake.
It is actually really good.
You can taste the taste of the pumpkin, and you can see how it's actually going. The pumpkin is coming into the cake and really making it moist. The taste of the pumpkin is so fresh. I mean, yeah, the one other element we should have had was a little whipped cream. You know, always like the whipped cream, but this is really good. Just think of a cake that's really good for you. Oh, and don't forget to roast your pumpkin seeds. My rule of thumb is 350 for about 10-15 minutes. Keep an eye on them, and then you can salt them or put some seasoned salt on them, make it a little different. Or apple pie or pumpkin pie spice is actually even good too if you want to change it up a bit. But okay, so we gave you cake and a pumpkin. I hope you enjoyed this. So we'll see you next time. Take care.